Okay.
Okay, guys, how you doing? This is Mrs. Gage. Just want to let you know that I love you and I miss you, and I'm sorry that all this had to happen. You guys have to realize how much I love you and what I'm doing. I'm actually doing technology. I got myself a Google account with the help of my family, and this is how I'm going to be reaching out to you. So please bear with me. There's going to be a lot of bloopers that are going to be left in. That's life. First of all, I hope everybody's staying safe. Make sure you guys are social distancing, staying home. It's very, very important. Second thing I wanted to tell you, the district has put out a packet on Clever that you guys can do on your own time, hone in on your skills, also work on IXL. They also wanted us to give you extra work. So I was trying to figure out what I could do that would make it at least a little bit more interesting instead of the same old thing that all the teachers are giving you. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. So I decided, well, let's continue with the novel. Remember, we had started La Linea. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to read to you a chapter a day, more or less. And at the end of the video, you'll have some questions. Then I'll give you a due date, and you'll turn in how many chapters we've read, answer the questions, summary, whatever is asked of you. So that is my goal. Again, we're going to be reading La Linea and a little bit more background information. I'm going to start from chapter 1. A little bit of background information is that it was written by a teacher, and she is a teacher that teaches children of not English not being their primary language. Obviously, it's going to be Spanish in this book. This is his fiction, but it's based on true events. She based it on a little girl that told her story, and that's what got her interested and motivated her to write the book. The author is married to a lawyer, and this lawyer is her husband. The lawyer is very active in helping immigrants to try to get their papers and what they need to be here legally. And one thing I want to stress that he said is that he did not come from Mexico. A lot of us did not come from Mexico. We were already here. The United States came to us. So please remember this, where we're living now in Tucson, used to be Mexico. So if you're asked, where is your family from? Here, a lot of us. Okay, so I'm going to read chapter 1 again. A lot of it will be repetition. So this is my trial run. Let's see how it goes. And we'll see chapter 1. Get a little closer here so you guys can really see my beautiful face, my wrinkles, everything. Okay, chapter 1. I should have known Elena would find a way to go north. If I'd kept my eyes open, if I'd been paying any attention at all, I might have seen what she was up to. After all, I dreamed about crossing La Linea, the border, for years. Why should my sister be any different? But it was my 15th birthday, and Elena was the last thing on my mind. I opened one eye and looked down at the wooden crate at the foot of my bed. Abuelita, grandmother, always left something for me to open, and I always knew what it would be inside. It would be calcetines, socks, una camiseta, a shirt, chonis, undies, something useful, something my grandma could afford, something I needed, something I didn't want. But there was nothing. No present. Nada. I rubbed my eyes and checked again. No, nothing. Not even the usual pair of underpants this year. Of course, there was never enough money for a gift I didn't need, but any small thing would be okay. Cualquier miseria, whatever little tiny thing. I rolled over and covered my head with my blanket. What I wanted was a pair of jeans, like the ones I saw Juanito wearing last week. They were like the pants I wore to work on the ranch every day. The knees patched and darned by Abuelita, frayed on the bottom. The jeans I wanted were bigger, looser, and hung low. They got frayed because you let them drag on the ground and you stepped on them on purpose, not because you could, because it didn't matter if they wore out or not. But what I really wanted couldn't be wrapped up in a package. It cost thousands and thousands, and only Papa could give it to me, and he was thousands and thousands of kilometers away. What could I remember about Papa, I thought? I could remember him sitting on the lap, sitting on his lap as he read aloud to me when I was still little enough to sit on his lap. I liked the faint scent of his hair oil, the clove gum he chewed to cover up the cigarettes he smoked behind my mother's back. Page 2. I liked the slow, careful way he pronounced each word, and how his mustache curved up when he read a line he enjoyed. Abuelita made sure I didn't forget the important things about Papa. Every chance she got, she told me the story of how he educated himself. He went to school only to the 4th grade. After that, the government closed La Primaria, elementary school, in San Jacinto. He had to work on Abuelito's rancho, the ranch, anyway to help the family. He herded the goats and watered the corn with a book in one hand, and still he did more work than anyone else. Abuelita always said, in those days, Papa could save a peso, money, here and there. He used the money to buy books. The few he had, he read over and over until he knew the long passages by heart. I was the firstborn, so Papa should have named me Domingo, after himself and abuelo and bisabuelo and tatarabuelo, and all the Cervantes, as far as anyone could remember. But Papa declared I wouldn't be like him, starting with his name. Miguel Carlos Octavio Pablo de Cervantes. He named me after the authors he admired. Those were his saints, so those were the names that I got. And Papa proclaimed I would get an education. I would have a good, important job. One where I didn't have to break my back to put a few frijoles and tortillas on the table. Beans and tortillas. No quiero que sufras como yo. I don't want you to suffer like me. That's how Papa put it. I leaned over the side of my bed to pick up the pants I'd left on the floor that night before. On top of them lay a plain white envelope. Well, at least I got a card. I sighed. Abuelita loved me. She wished she could give me more. This year, there had been no money at all. It wasn't her fault. But there was no card inside. No feliz cumpleaños, nieto. No happy birthday, my grandson. Instead, there was just a small, folded note. It's been 6 years, 11 months, and 12 days since I left to go north, across La Linea, the border. It's time for you to come home. Go see Don Clemente. He'll help you. It was signed simply, Papa. Papa had never written a note before. He never asked me to see Don Clemente before, and I didn't know until then that he'd counted each day since he left, that he numbered them one by one, just the way I did. I'd been waiting for this moment ever since I was 8. Could it be true? This time? Finally? For once, I didn't care about my birthday present. If Papa's note was true, my real life would finally be beginning. This was day number 1. Okay, I hope you enjoyed me reading, and questions will be following. And let's see how this goes. Guys, be safe, wash your hands, stay isolated. You have to keep us baby boomers healthy. Love you, miss you.